Hey buddies, this is NEET-JEE Baba series for your sure success in your board exams. In this session, I am coming up with a concept from periodic classification of first year chemistry. The concept is classification of the elements in the periodic table into 4 groups. Depending on the electronic configuration, the elements in the periodic table are divided into 4 different groups. They are the zero group, the representative elements group, the transition elements group, and the inner transition elements group. Let us start with the zero group elements. The group of elements that does not have unpaired electrons at all in their outermost shell are called zero group elements. The zero group elements consist of helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. All the zero group elements except helium follow octet rule. Octet is having 8 electrons in the outermost shell or having ns2np6 configuration in the outermost shell. All the inert gases except helium are said to follow octet rule. Helium follows duet rule with 2 electrons in the outermost shell or ns2 type of configuration in the outermost shell. The next group in this series is representative elements group. All S and P block elements other than the inert gases are called representative elements. The representative elements group contain unpaired electrons in their outermost shell. The general configuration of representative elements is ns2 np1 to 5. The representative elements group consists of 1a the alkaline metals, 2a the alkaline earth metals, 3a otherwise called boron family, 4th A otherwise called carbon family, 5th A otherwise called nicogens, 6th A otherwise called chalcogens since they are ore forming substances, 7th A otherwise called halogens since they are salt forming substances. The next group in this series is transition elements group. The group of elements that contain unpaired electrons in the last 2 shells, that is the outermost shell and in the penultimate shell, are called transition elements. The D block elements present between the S and the P block are called transition elements. These transition elements have a general configuration N-1, D 1 to 9, Ns 0 to 1. Now, the last group in this series, inner transition elements group. F block elements are generally referred to as inner transition elements group. These group of elements also contain unpaired electrons in the last 2 shells, the outermost shell and the penultimate shell. This was all about the classification of elements into different groups based on electronic configuration.